Okay, we are here with Dale Kitchen, who is one of the student counsellor at the University Counselling Service. So, first of all, Dale, could you please tell us more about what counselling is and who is it for?
Sure, it's a service set up to help students whilst they're here at the university, to help them through a range of problems. So we'll act as a supportive service as well as offering them a therapy to help them through this time.
Could you please tell us more about what counselling is about?
Okay. It's a confidential relationship in which a student will come and see a counsellor, and we'll try to help them through, in the best way that we can, the difficulty that they're going through. So it might be that they're coming with depression or they're anxious. It could be something from the past, or it could be something in the present. But we'll do our best to listen to them without judgment and to help them to reach some kind of conclusion that they're happy with.
Okay. So does the service keep records?
Yes, we do. We keep them locked away, and the reason that we keep them is because we can refer to them, but also it's to make sure that we work in a safe and professional way. We work in accordance with the data protection here in the UK, but also with our ethical bodies also have rules and regulations about it, and also the university as well.
So the service is fully confidential?
It is confidential. There are some exceptions, and the major exception is if, say, there is some risk to life. So it could be if someone is suicidal, for example.
Okay. Are the staff who work here doctors?
No, we're not doctors. We're all professionally trained. All of us belong to ethical bodies, so I belong to the BACP, which is the British Association for Counselling and Psychotherapy, and others belong to various different other bodies, which make sure that we work in ethical ways with our students.
So what issues can counselling help with?
It can help with, well, some of the regular ones that kind of come up on a regular basis will be about being away from home. So homesickness, could be anxiety. It could be anxiety about work, or it could be something about families and relationships. So it could be that. It could be stress, something to do with work, or something to do with home. So it's a wide range of things that we deal with.
So how long does a counselling session usually last for?
They last for approximately 50 minutes. Some of us work to an hour, but most of us work to 50 minutes.
So is one counselling session usually enough?
Well, what we do is we will set up an assessment session. So this is once the student has registered here with us, and they can do that online or they can come in and register. We will set up an assessment session, which is an hour long. And it's just a conversation that is also in confidence. Mm-hmm. We guide the students through it, because there are some questions that we need to ask. Something about who they are, something about your family background, where you're from, what your concerns are. It's a sort of a general conversation. And once we've got that information, we will set up the student with a counsellor, mm-hmm. and then it can be one session. One might be enough, but generally it's around 6 sessions, and sometimes it can be more. But generally it's about that, between 6 and 10 sessions.
Can a student choose whether to see a male counsellor or a female counsellor?
Absolutely. We have male and female counsellors here, and we also have different sort of, some of us are on permanent contracts, so we'll be here all through the year. We have part-time counsellors. We have trainees, and that's a question that we ask as well. Would you like to see a trainee? Because that's an important thing.
I understand the service has a drop-in session. Can you please tell us how it works?
Sure. Every day between 2 and 3 o'clock, we have a session set up as a drop-in for students who are either feeling stressed and just need to come and talk to us, or it could be that they'd like to find out about counselling. And it's a first come first serve kind of service. So you will come. Students will regularly come at say 1:45, and then it's whoever's available will see them.
Okay. So Dale, can you tell us how students make an appointment with the University Counselling Service?
Sure. There are a few ways. One of them is to register online. So students will go to our web page and register online. There are 2 or 3 pages, and they're quite easy to follow. The other way, which is people often do, is to just drop into the service, and our reception staff will give you a sheaf of papers which you'll fill in, and they'll help you through it. And so once that's done, we will then try to get you in as soon as we can for an assessment.
Okay, thank you for your time, Dale.
Oh, it's a great pleasure.